Hey guys, welcome to this video. Will Sebastian here again from the Trading Mentor, pro multi-asset day trader. I run a live Zoom room with my co-founder and co-mentor, who's also a professional with 5-star rated. If you want our free training, go underneath. We can help you pass these prop firm challenges. So, as it says, since 2015, traders wanted. They're stamping their authority there and letting you know they've been going for 9 years. The best thing, I would say, in many cases is reputation for prop firms. There's been many of them who've come along and, of course, have disappeared. And the reason why is because they're new, they do a smash and grab, take the money, and then they just bugger off. And that's really dangerous. So any site straight off the bat that has reputation, a lot of 5-star reviews, is going to be ideal in many cases, because they've survived and they're actually funding traders. You can see various reviews on here, technology winner, blah blah blah, all that kind of thing. A couple of testimonials they've got on the front page as well. So quite standard. You've got the FTMO challenge, verification, and trader. So I don't believe there is a one-step option. You've got to do step 1 and step 2. As far as I can see, it may be the case that you can change it, or they might introduce it at some point. But as standard, you have to complete step 1, which is making 10%. Okay, so if you start with $10,000, they want you to make 1,000. Your maximum loss is 1,000. Your max daily loss is 500. Okay, so 5%. So at any point, you can't lose more than 5% in accumulated drawdown or close loss versus your profits taken on that day. And your max loss, of course, is also 10%. So they're asking you really to make what you could potentially lose as a maximum. So reasonably lenient. And you can see step 2 is only 5% as well. So the targets aren't that sort of unimaginable. I mean, 5% as a daily loss is pretty much standard across the industry, as is 10%. So they go for a standard sort of procedure. They're not looking for massive gains or massive losses. They want you to be quite consistent. And I think they can do that mostly because they've got the ability to. They've got the ability to throw their weight a bit and charge a little bit more. So they are slightly more expensive than a lot of places. If you go to 200k, you're looking at €1,000, just under £1,000 or thereabouts. So it costs more, but like I said, you get the reliability. There's various options. You can trade in, any currency pretty much in major economies. I think they've probably got the Czech currency just because I believe they're based there, possibly. So the Swiss franc, AUD, CAD, and the CZK, you can see underneath it says a little bit about them, a little bit of a disclaimer, nothing massive. And yes, like I said, Czech Republic, they're based in Prague. So they've got a bit of support. Support's quite reliable as well. Phone numbers, UK line, WhatsApp, email. They're quite reliable in that regard. So I would say as standard, really, you want to go for somewhere like this. I give them good ratings. FTMO, quite legitimate. So if you're wondering how this works, like I said, if you opened for step 1 and you went for $200,000, let's say, you've got an unlimited period. That's really good. It used to be limited to 30 days, but it's not anymore. So it opens the doors for most people. Minimum trading days are 4. Max daily loss, as you can see, like I said, 10%. So basically, you've got to get to a $20,000 profit target without losing $10,000 on any day in accumulated close loss or drawdown, and without going over 20,000 overall. So you could have 2 days of 9,000 and one of 2,000, for example. Obviously, that halves in terms of profit target, but the risk levels stay the same. So that's quite ideal. But this is the kind of industry standard. Like I said, you get your fee back at the end. So don't lose more than 10,000 on a day. Don't lose 20,000 or more overall, and you'll pass. Of course, we teach people how to get through these. So you've got a FAQ as well, which is quite helpful, frequently asked questions, because sometimes understanding how the challenges work or costs, everything like that, can be difficult. They'll tell you a bit about, do I have to close my positions overnight? The answer is no, so that's really handy as well, which is great. Can I trade news? There you go, freely trade news as well. So you can see that that they offer all sorts. They also offer swing accounts too, which is quite handy, and it changes a few things. So you can see holding trades overnight and over the weekend is applicable. This is the kind of account I would go for because I tend to do that myself. So definitely, if you want to hold trades for long periods of time, then you want to go for a swing account. Absolutely. Testimonials, got a few of them. Really, really high ranked Trustpilot, which is great. You can see the kind of record they've got, how much they've paid out, everything like that. So you've got all sorts, absolutely all sorts in terms of awards, reviews. It's a really, really reputable site to use, and definitely if you're looking to find a trading prop firm to use, definitely would be this one for me. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, we teach people to pass these challenges, stick under the risk limits, and pass overall, whether they're using prop firms or their own money. You can grab it underneath for free. See you in the next one.